Hello, everyone, and welcome to Learn a Trade. I am Kevin Tate. Today, I'm going to be removing a for real blender. This blender has been given some issues. I've been told over 2 years now, so there's been a lot of work done on it. There's been a lot of parts replaced on it. So now they, for real, finally decided to have this unit replaced. So I'm going to be replacing this. This is a warranty job, a warranty replacement. So I'll be getting into replacing this unit. First, I'm going to be removing the left side panel on this machine, and then I'm going to remove the drain line, and then get my lift table, and then lift it and bring it to the shipping container that it's going to get shipped in. They did send a shipping container for this to get shipped in. It's going to get shipped back to For Real so they could test it out in their shop. And I'll just be working on that for right now. I'm going to get into it and get this get set up to remove this unit, and then we'll get started on the install. Okay, so start getting these screws out. Only reason I'm taking off the side panel is so that I can access the drain line, and then remove that drain.
You didn't hear it? Maybe I'm crazy. Oh.
See if I can bring you a little closer in. Should be able to see that pretty good now. The drain tube runs right up here. I just gotta loosen this screw clamp and then pull that drain out. Then I'll pack that in the shipping container with the machine. They may not need it, but I'm gonna pack it with the container anyway, just so that everything that it had on it will be available to them. As you've probably seen before, these drain lines just pull right out of the rear port of the machine. And there's our drain line. It is a little crimped right in here because right in there it's a little crimped because I had it bent when to turn the machine this way. All right, so there's that drain line right there. That's all done. Now I'm just gonna put the side plate back on. But just to let you know, this unit had this three-way valve replaced. It's had this steamer tank right here replaced, and down below it's had the scour heater replaced, and also this water pump right here. I don't know if you could see that. Yeah, right there, this water pump, that was replaced also. So and it still kept going into faults, so we ended up having to go ahead and change it out, send it back to the manufacturer, and then they can check out anything that might be going on with it. Could be something within the boards. The boards have also been replaced on this unit too, so not too sure what could be going on with it, but we're gonna go ahead and replace it. Gotta move that camera back a little bit because there's a lot of traffic through this area. I don't want anyone to kick over the camera again. It's happened before. Okay, that's in there. And put my front panel back on. Give me a second here. Okay, I got that front panel on. Just making sure the screws are all tight on it. So I don't want anything falling apart in the shipping container. Now I have to get this turned around so that I can remove the water line, the inlet water valve. inlet water line, I mean. I'm hoping that they sent a new inlet water line for this. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I'm hoping that they send a new one for this. This one is operational, but it seems that it was letting go pretty easy last time I was out here. So hopefully they sent the new one. I'm pretty sure they do. Send a new one with when they have a new install. So we'll see. Okay. Now I'm ready to get this up on my lift, and then once I got it on the lift, I'm going to bring it to the back and then get the other one uncrated and then cover this one up and put it back into the shipping container. Okay. The thing with for real, they request that you give them a call, or they have like a field rep support line, but it's through text. So I'm gonna go ahead and I've already sent them a message letting them know that I'm on site and that I'm gonna remove this unit, but they may have some additional things they want me to do while I'm here, so that might come up later on. If it does, then I'll continue on with the video, or I'll shut down and then finish up later. So right now I got my hand truck. Give me a moment to get that set up, and then I'll be able to get this onto the hand truck. Oh, just found a loose screw. Give me a second. Let me screw this in. Okay. All right, so now just gonna get this backed up a little, bring it down so I can transport it to the back room, and then I'll see if I can get you guys back there so we can uncrate the new one and then put this one in the crate. Okay, so I got the old unit, old blender right over here on my lift, and then this is the new blender in the crate. This is the shipping crate that they sent. I'm gonna get this out, and just to let you know, For Real did contact me, so there's a few things that I have to go over with them first, and we usually communicate through text mostly, but I'm gonna take care of that stuff after I get this out, and then I can kind of explain it all to you. Sorry. Gonna save this plastic so that I can put it over the old blender. Just want to see what they sent with it. Right, see if I can line it up a little better. So you can see down here, they got the let's see what they got here. Oh, this is the cup. It's like a weighted cup for the blender blade, for the cup to go up into, and then the blender blade sits in there. So I'll have to put this on once I got it, the whole thing installed, and then I can put this on and put that aside. Then we have our drain line here. Seems like they already have it connected, so that's a good thing. Just checking that cup holder there. Let me see how the inside looks here. Okay. That's the inside there. That all looks good. And like I said before in past videos, that serial number is always right here on these B6 models. This is a B6 model, and so isn't the one that I pulled out. That one I pulled out, that's a B6 model also. So I'm just going to get the information off of this unit, send it over to For Real so they can track it, and then I'll get this onto my lift table, and then put the other one into the container, the shipping container. Oh, let me show you one more thing that they, remember I was talking about that that inlet valve. If you look right here, right down here, they changed that because that inlet valve always causes issues. It's a quick disconnect type of fitting, so it always like pops off or it doesn't seat correctly, and then you end up getting water errors. Okay, so right now they're just using a plain ball valve, which is good. That's a good thing. So I'll probably have to use a reducer and reduce it to fit the other line there, but that's fine. I rather use the ball valve than that quick disconnect fitting. So just to let you know, these new ones are coming with the ball valves now, so that's good. Okay, so I have the old unit in place. I have it inside the crate right now. I did have to take pictures of it in the crate and send that over to For Real so that they can verify that it is crated. And then now I'm just going to kind of seal the crate up for now. There are some other things that I'm going to have to do afterwards, but as you can see, this crate has locking hinges on it, so once I complete the install, they can call the shipping company and have them come out and pick it up. And usually what I'll do is I'll take pictures of the crate actually closed up and locked. Then I'll have to send them some more pictures once I put the labels on the crate. Let me just show you here. I don't know if you could see it, but what they do is they provide return labels. So they send return labels for the crate, which is right here. And then I'll go ahead and put those labels on, take pictures of the crate with the new labels on them. And then that way their shipping department can call the shipper and have them come and pick it up. So I'll leave that for the end once I got everything set up, because there's a lot more I have left to do. And then we'll see what it does from there. Okay, so I have the new unit in place right now. I'm gonna let it sit where it's at for now, so that I can attach the water line, the water inlet. I cut that fitting off of there, that quick connect fitting, that's cut off, and now I'm just gonna be able to hook it up to the water inlet, and then I had to run this drain line. I'm going to cut these wire ties off of the drain line. It's always good if you can get the drain line and water inlet taken care of first, especially with such a tight area because they have so much equipment over here. So I'm just gonna run this drain line down and then over towards the drain, which is over by the Slurpee machines. It's plenty of, they give you plenty of slack with the line that they send, so that's a good thing. Now I just have to connect my water inlet line. Okay, so just getting this fitting on there. Water inlet. Then I could see if I could bring the camera over so you can see what it looks like before I put it back into position. I am so glad that they're using these ball valves now. I mean, even since I started doing work with For Real, I've always thought that it should be a ball valve there instead of that quick connect. So this is a really good thing that they went ahead and switched over to that. Okay, so I got that connected. Just unraveling the power cord here and run that to the back, and then I can get that plugged in. Then that way everything in the back will be all set. We'll just get everything situated and then I'll let you take a look. Just want to really be careful here as I have to shift this over to the side. So I have it partially on the counter and partially on my lift. So I'm just trying to be as careful as possible. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little step stool so I can get up there instead of trying to reach over it. Okay, I got the step stool, so I'm just, give me a second, let me get up here and so I can reach over. Okay. I think I was hitting that Slurpee. I'm glad I was going into the drain. Made a little bit of a mess over here. Let me just clean that up real quick. When I was reaching over, my back was hitting that lever. All right, so now I just have to get some pictures. The thing with For Real is they want to make sure that each piece of equipment, this freezer and that blender, are on their own line. That they're not sharing a line with anything, any other equipment. Just getting a picture of the water connection and the drain line. And then once I get that drain line, once I get this pushed back, then I can run that drain line into the drain, the floor drain over here, and then get a picture of that. For Real is big on having pictures, so that's another thing to keep in mind. Okay, now I think we're ready to push it back. Well, let me give you a look at let you kind of see what see the power line back there. Okay, it's got its own power line right there, and the freezer power line is back here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but that's back there. The line for the For Real is right here, and then right here you can see my water connection. See that ball valve instead of the quick connect? So I have the ball valve off right now. I'll turn that on in a little while, and then you see the drain line too and the power cord. So those are the three things that you want to be sure to have ran, and have them connected already, and then that way it makes it a little easier for you to get it situated once you're ready. All right, so now I'm gonna push that back in place. It's ready to go. Gonna turn the water on. Turn the water on first. Make sure I'm not seeing any leaks or anything. Okay. Now just gonna slide it back in place there. And I can get this out of the way. Now I'm just sliding it over to my left a little bit so that I can be sure to get all of the slack for that drain line pulled down, pushed down rather, so that I can be able to reach it from the other side. And the water line too. You want to push that water line, slide that water line down too, so it's not a lot of slack. And that power line, I'm just gonna kind of sit over to the side once I have everything situated back there. Sliding that over to my right. Okay. Water line seems good. Now you can kind of position it. I just got to I want to get another picture showing that part of the machine and the actual plug. Okay, so I'm going to kind of make it even with that. Okay, so now I'm going to have to get under the counter and get that drain line situated into the floor drain. Just give me a second. Okay, so we're just about there. I'm getting ready to put on the blade for the blender. This is what they sent in that other box that I showed you. That's the blade. And then they send you the lid. They call it the lid weight. Let me just get it out the package so you can see what it looks like. It's a heavy weight. I don't know how much it weighs, but this is the weight. It's gonna go on the shaft right on the inside of the chamber, and this puts the weight down when the cup comes up into it, and then that allows this blender to blend the cup without the cup bouncing around. And they also send two 7/16 wrenches, so that's cool, you know. So I'm gonna get that put on now, and then should be all right. Sometimes I use my pinch offs to clamp that and get it tightened up, but I'm gonna see how I do without using them. But sometimes you do need to use them just to give you room to get those wrenches in there. Okay, so I'll try and see if I can set the camera up here. So you can see it a little better maybe. Yeah, that's not gonna do it here. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get it lined up. Should be okay right there, I think. I think I am gonna use my pinch offs to hold that up, and it kind of allows me to get it in a little easier because it's so tight in there to hold this at the same time that you're trying to tighten up those the blade into the shaft, you know. So let me just get this so it can. Alright, so you can see I kind of got that where it just sits, and then I can still use both hands. See the blade has a threaded area, threaded tip, I mean, and then you just hold on to it and you just screw it up in there. Okay. And then you get your 7th, 16th. There's a little, like a flat slot area, and that 7th, 16th fits perfect around that one, and the lower one. And then you just give it a little tightening. Not nothing too big, just a little. Make sure it's tight enough where it's not spinning. And then you allow that weight to just drop down, okay? And there we go. I think we're gonna be ready to start this up. Right now I'm gonna have to give for real. I'm gonna have to send them a message letting them know that this is ready for a startup, and then they can work on getting me the authorization codes that are needed to get it started or to complete the install. And then that should be it. We should be able to get some action on this thing here. Let's see if I can line it up a little better. There we go. Okay. Get it situated like that, and then let me give Turbo Chef a call. I'm sorry, not Turbo Chef. I got a Turbo Chef job coming up soon, so I'm thinking about that too. Um, but let me give For Real a call, and then we'll get it going. Okay, so now I'm on the startup, which this will consist of the blender registration, which is inputting this information. They wanted blender ID, which is the serial number, the blender type, it's a FRLB6. Bless you. The variant type, standard. Oops. Here we have the voltage type, 120. Let's see, sometimes you can hit these buttons and they just do whatever. And then the region is North America. And then you use this line to scroll up and down to hit the submit button. And then you can see there it says success completed successfully. And then you could select the language, English, and it asks you if you're sure. Yes. Language is set. Will be set shortly. Press OK. And then they have the terms and conditions, which I scroll through to the end and then accept. Country, United States, time zone, Eastern time zone, and hit submit. And now they're gonna say that contact customer success center, and then they give a number there for the 5-digit code. So that's the 5-digit code that they have to send to me. So I have to let them know that I'm ready for the code. Just give me a second here. Okay, so they have sent me the authorization code. I'm going to go ahead and punch that in, and this code is different for all the machines. They have different authorization codes. They're generated like through their system. Press enter, and then blender registration is complete. So now it should go into the initialization cycle, and then it should go through a sanitize and deep clean mode. Okay, it's in sanitation mode right now. Once it starts going into the deep clean, that's when I'm going to go under the counter just to be sure that you should have just seen that cup lift up. That's called the cup is homing. That's when the cup is homing. So it's finding its home location. And it does that during the initialization cycle. So once that goes into the deep clean, I'm going to go under the counter to be sure that that floor drain is not leaking or anything like that. So let's just give it a few minutes. Okay, I could hear it starting to rinse through. It's not in deep clean yet, but it is rinsing through. So I just want to get ready so I can see. It should go into deep clean now. Now it goes into deep clean. Goes into deep clean for 12 minutes. So we're gonna let that run its cycle. I just want to make sure there's no leaks. Yeah, water's flowing good. You can hear that. I don't know if I showed this to you yet, but let me see if I can let you take a look. Still got 11 minutes to go here, so we got time. Let me show you under here. All right, see right there, see the water line I have going into the floor drain there. Last time I was here, this floor drain was really backed up and it was leaking all over here. So I got that. That's taken care of. And now that water line's in there. And I did hear the water draining. So we should be good. Yeah. Okay, we got like 10 minutes to go, so I'm gonna let that cycle for a little bit, cycle all the way through, and then we'll be all set. Okay, so we're down to 3 minutes now on that blender deep clean. So we should see that go into operation, and then I can try one of the flavors and do a test blend. So far, everything's looking good. But you know, it's the thing about me is, if you see over on that freezer, the out of order sign. For me, I don't know what it is, a superstition, but I won't remove that out of order sign until I actually blend some product and see that that thing's working. Because I used to do that, where I would clean up all my tools and bring everything out to my van, and then be ready to go, and then boom, I get hit with a problem. Give me a second. The For Real is texting me now. Let's see what they're saying. Okay. So I just informed them and sent the For Real the pictures confirming that I put the old machine in the crate and that the crate is secured. So they were just confirming that, and now they're going to go ahead and notify the shipping department so that they can have the crate picked up. So this should be getting ready to start pretty soon. All right, so we're back up and running right now. Everything is good. No error codes. I'm gonna go ahead and place my cup in. Choose my thickness, regular, and then we're back in business. You see, it says now blending. I gotta let For Real know that I'm blending now, and then they can link up to the machine. Now we see remove cup. Remove cup, and we're good to go. Looks good. All right, everybody, we should be all set. You just put the cup holder back in place. Right. All right, we should be all set. So that's all I have on this, everybody. I hope this was good for you as far as information goes, and hopefully you were able to get some notes, or and have a better understanding on the operation of these machines. And again, please like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I appreciate you all watching. Thank you for your comments, and please continue to watch. We'll see you next time on the next job site. Take care. Stay blessed.